Hello, Planeswalkers. Welcome to Battling with Tasigur. I'll be your player. My name is Tasigur, aka the Golden Fang, aka the Opulent One, aka the Dragon's Necklace, aka Delve Daddy. In this episode, I'll continue Stage 2 of the Eldritch Moon Friendly Sealed League on MTGO. Page Zombie. My current record is 5-0 with a capable blue-green emerge deck, and I'm about to battle in match number 6. Can I extend my undefeated streak to 6? I'ma find out. And away I go. Alright, this is about as good as it gets for my deck when it comes to opening hands. 3 mana, both colors, and a nice little curve out. Well, my opponent plays a Plains and a Thraben Inspector. That will get them a clue. Yeah, drop a Forest. Okay, well, let's see. White X Humans is not a good matchup for me, but I'm gonna do the best I can here. So my opponent sneaks a point of damage in early, down to 19. I draw a Summary Dismissal. My opponent has the mana up to crack the clue. I have no turn to play. My opponent draws a card. Yeah, that Inspector's getting in for free again. Hello, yeah, you can keep investigating. I'll keep taking a point. I kinda got no choice. Follow-up play is a Wicker Witch. Okay, that's gonna ramp up the amount of damage I take, so I gotta stop playing things here. Foul Emissary. It's not gonna block. I'm still gonna take 4. But at least I get a Cultist. I choose the Cultist over the Captive because it is a better target to emerge from or to evolve from with the Eldritch Evolution. So here's the 4. Yeah, Inspector and Witch. Thank you. You've been most helpful. My life total's been looking to go down a little. No, thanks for your support. I draw a Vexing Scuttler. That's not gonna do me any good at the moment. So I play my land and I send my emissary over to try and work things out with my opponent. Hey opponent, yeah, you wanna take a break for a little bit? Nah, yeah, take one. Yeah. There we go. And I'm gonna play the Cultist instead of the Lurker. I gotta play around removal, I think. See? Oh, no, it's not removal. It's a shield mate. That's gonna make the attack this turn pretty bad. What's this? Oh, Faith Unbroken. Alright, well that's gonna make the Inspector big, and it's gonna remove the Cultist from the blocking equation. The good news is if I had emerged the Lurker, it would have been the Lurker gone bye-bye instead. Now the Lurker can get me the Cultist back. If it matters. It's turn 5, and I'm taking crap ton. Yeah, taking a bunch. Down to 6. I draw a turn aside, so my last 2 draws don't really help. I should have attacked with the Emissary, but I'm getting nervous. That's what happens. So the Emissary will leave me a token. I have to bounce the Thraben Inspector. That'll give my opponent another clue, but give me back the Cultist. Chance to block. Get rid of that Faith Unbroken. And hopefully that turns the tide of battle. Let's see. My opponent has 1 card in hand. Plenty of mana though. I've got a whole handful of cards. Opponent cracks the clue. And plays a Cultist Staff. Well, that's gonna actually be problematic. Makes all my opponent's little nothings big and biggins. Still having mana issues. So the Occultist ain't tacking. It ain't attacking. So it's going bye-bye. I'm gonna draw a guy as a land. That's good, that'll help. Also grab a Stitchwing. That's my favorite target when it comes to sacrificing the 3 mana creatures. I'm gonna attack with the Lurker. My opponent probably won't block, but I have to stop putting some kind of pressure on here. So my opponent goes down to 14. I have to block Guardian of Pilgrims. See, that makes the Inspector a 2-3, and the Staff makes it a 4-5, and now my blocking stinks. Nice play. I don't want to trade the flyer for it, so I'm not going to double block. Just going to say bye to the token. for the best. Yeah, grapple with the past isn't gonna cut it either, I don't think. So I have to play blockers. I have to create a wall. Let's see if this works. Preparing for a major showdown here. Expecting an attack with everything. There it is. There they go. They all come in. My blocks are too good here. I'm nervous. So the lurker eats the inspector. You get over there. And the token. Trade with the drug skull. Get over there. And the Stitchwing eats the witch. And then, no. That's a blowout. Oh, I lose all three. My opponent only loses one. Yeah, that's a blowout. And that's the game. Draw an island, I can't do anything with it. At 2. So the white-green humans matchup is not a good matchup for my deck. I should be switching to blue-black zombies, but look at me go. I'm just sideboarding instead. Take out a waxing moon, put in the spring sage ritual. That'll help defeat any equipment. And I can put a laboratory brute in here instead of the snapper, because it'll make the deck a little bit faster. And I should be sideboarding the whole deck out for my blue-black zombies, but yeah, I want to tempt fate. Let's see if I get punished. Yeah, get punished a bit with an iffy hand. I've got 2 lands, I gotta draw a third, but yeah, this is worse. I think I gotta keep it. So I play a forest and see what my opponent does. We're gonna see the Thraben Inspector. No, that's exciting. And there's an island. Beautiful. Okay, I'm in it. Let's see a Partisan next turn. My opponent casts a Pilgrims, Guardian of Pilgrims. They have both green and white mana. I draw another island. Hopefully my mana problems won't be a problem this game. And there's the Partisan. I'm still gonna take 2 from the Guardian. But that means I can swing back with the Partisan for 2 myself. And just open my big creatures, be my opponent's big creatures later. Lots of combat tricks, lots of them. So I take 2, down to 18. My opponent draws first blood. Ooh, I draw a Provisioner. It's a good draw. That blocks the Pilgrims, good. Get in there, Partisan. Do your 2. Drop the Provisioner. And see what kind of combat trick my opponent wants to play to kill it. No attacks, nothing. Maybe my opponent ain't got it. Only one way to find out. Provisioner, get in there. There's the block. You gonna trample over? Nope. Maybe. Well, at least you get in there for 1 point of damage. That's nice, at least. Consolation prize, Provisioner. It's nice knowing you. See you later. Okay. I'm gonna leave up the mana for grapple with the past. Maybe the ritual if we see a staff. Opponent attacks in for 2. Down to 16, losing the race. But that's not really unanticipated. An Extricator of Sin, okay. And as we see, the planes get sacrificed, so now I'm looking at a 3/2 Eldrazi token too. So grapple with the past at the end of the turn. And I will grab the Emissary. So I can find more threats. I draw a Dire Swine, it's not a good draw. Now the mana problems are starting. It was so good for so long. Okay, drag under the token, draw a card. It's an Eldritch Evolution. It's not going to solve my mana problems. So I can't attack with the Partisan. Just gets blocked by the 0-3. My opponent gets a clue. 4 cards in hand, 5 mana, and in the driver's seat. Yeah, I won't be blocking. There will be no blocks. Yep, opponent develops further. That captain's pretty nuts. And I draw an island. That's good news. I'm gonna have to just get this evolution going. Partisan's not blocking. It can't attack. It's just gotta go. Get the Stitchwing. And hold up turn aside in case my opponent has removal. What are you gonna do about the Stitchwing? Borrowed Grace, that's early. Instant speed, why not do it after I block? Because you're going to fight it. Aha! But I can turn that aside. Shwing. And bam. And off to the side you go. Still doesn't make blocking great. Now do I trade it with with the captain, or do I just bounce off the extricator? Either way, I'm taking a bunch, right? Yeah, still taking 8. I'm going down to 6. And it is not looking good. I draw a lurker. That might buy me a turn, but I gotta sacrifice the Stitchwing to cast it. Might be my only option. What am I gonna do? Play an emissary and jump something? I don't know. Nah, I gotta attack in for 3 with the Stitchwing. And emerge the lurker and hope for the best. I think here it's best to bounce the captain. That way it's not pumping the other 2 humans. This way here the 0-3 will stay in 0-3. I can block the 2-2. Use my leftover mana, run out the emissary, so I can emerge the Griff next turn and pray. It's about the only play I got. So I grab a cultist off the emissary. There goes some much needed land into the graveyard. Well, onto the bottom of my library. My opponent recast the captain. We're gonna see attacks here. Yes, we are. Collective effort. So my lurker goes bye-bye. My opponent's creatures get fat. Oh, and I have no good blocks. Nothing. I take 4, I'm down to 2. Oh, this game might be over. Yeah. If I drew a land, maybe I could have played a swine. Nope. Oh, recruiter, you gotta get out there. You gotta fight to your doom. Cultist, you too. I'm sorry. My opponent's gonna swing next turn, and I'm gonna need to throw you in front of things. So you do. That's why you're here. So, yeah, my opponent attacks with everything. There will be no good blocks. There will be no trading. This is what happens when you send your army to a banquet. Except they are what's being served. Yep. Enjoy your food, opponent. Enjoy it. Oh. Gonzo. Yeah, and a howler. I do not believe I have a way out of this. I do not. The forest is not gonna do it. And that's it. I am defeated. I am defeated. But how did I play? Where did things go so horribly wrong? Let me know. Post your strategy in the comments below. Page Zombie. Thanks, peoples. That ends this episode of Battling with Tasigur on TasigurTV. Delve into more fun with me next episode when I battle in match number 7 of the Sealed League to begin Stage 3 and more. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and share. If you did not enjoy this episode, please dislike and share. Please feel obligated to comment below. Subscribe to stay up to date on the latest from TasigurTV, and I'll see you next adventure. Love always, Tasigur.